Hello, welcome. So the pick'em year ended. I finished fifth of seven. Or is either fifth of seven, six or eight. One of the two was not good, not whatever. We don't care about it. So bad year overall. I mean, I still had a really good picking record. I went overall in football this year. I went 163, 106, and two. So not too bad of a record, but I had I think like 40 less losses last year. So looking to this year wasn't the best. So that part's a little bit frustrating, but overall, I mean, we still did decent this year, so hopefully next year we can come back and win the title again because, yeah, pretty bad title defense this year. So, yeah, going on for this series now for the rest of the year and the offseason and everything, this is probably going to be basically like a betting show where I'll just give my insights. Usually, like, more weeks, I'll come in a little bit better prepared than I did this week. This week, I'm just kind of, like, winging it on the fly to see how I like it, but most weeks I'll come in, I'll have an idea of like stuff I want to take, and then I'll just go over like what's been happening and whatnot. So I don't know the timing of how the show's gonna be. It's college basketball. I figure I'll probably do 2 shows a week, probably 2 or 3, most likely 2. But those will be a little bit shorter, and then I'll just go over games, like maybe say like on a Tuesday and Thursday or something like that. But I don't know yet for sure. We're still gonna figure it out because yeah, this is mainly a football show, and I know a lot and the most about football compared to all the other sports. So I'm still gonna figure out what I want to do for that. But regardless, getting into it. So something right off the bat, I'm gonna do just for fun. This is gonna be a fun little parlay. I'll show you all the picks I like for this week. So this is what I'm probably gonna go for the week. It's funny, the odds of this have dropped since last time when I looked at it last time, it was like plus like 1100 or like 11. It was like 1132 or something like that. So it's already dropped since then. But these are. Oh, that's why I picked the wrong team. There we go. Yep. So that's more of the odds I expected it to be. There you go. You can see it's plus 1300. So these are the teams I like for this game. Really like the 49ers in that game. Obviously, really like the Bills. I think the Chargers can get something done this game, but Mike Williams' injury, that's going to come into a big key factor. And then, yeah, this game, Tom Brady's 7-0 against the Bucks, the Cowboys, so I'm just going to go with him, I guess, for that. And then, yeah, I just feel like this game has the most upset potential when it comes to all the games. I just like and plus last time they only lost their 61-yard field goal, so maybe this time around will be a bit different. So yeah, we're just gonna basically hop right in. Touchdown scoring wise this game, I like McCaffrey, like George Kittle, and I'll probably take Kenneth Walker. Maybe even sprinkle a little Lockett, but for sure I like McCaffrey, Kittle, and then Kenneth Walker. Passing wise, maybe both those guys over 200 at all wouldn't be too bad. Receiving wise, I kind of like Kittle's over a little bit. That doesn't focus 44 is not too much, but yet again, there's a game just recently where I needed him to get over 40 and he got like 15. It feels like, but I would say I don't mind Kittle's over. That's about it. I just don't like. Rushing wise, I don't mind Christian McCaffrey's rushing over, but that's a lot. Especially because they might split. The big issue I have with this game is like I don't know if the Seahawks will keep it close. If they don't keep it close, it messes with everything else. So player prop wise, I don't got a lot for you this game. I was like the 49ers over 42. I feel like that's not too bad. I could see this being a 20, like 8 to 4, even like. Honestly, I see this being like more of like a 28 to 20-ish game, or maybe like a 31-14 around there. But I think it should be close enough to where potentially the over should hit. And then, yeah, if we're gonna go fun and spicy for first touchdown scorer, if it goes to the 49ers, I want to say. Maybe someone like Ray McLeod. Big play. I'm thinking like big play wise. So this is not like So for what I'm going to do, especially for all these touchdown scores I'm going to give out, I'm just going to assume, like, I'm thinking maybe like 20, 30-yard plays that can give you like some good odds. Because obviously you could choose McCaffrey and he's plus 400. And if they get in the goal line, it's probably going to become McCaffrey. But on the off chance, it's somebody, it's way out there. Like, for example, like maybe even George Kittle at plus 800. He wouldn't be too bad either. But now that Debo's back, Ray McLeod probably won't be the best play, obviously. But I'm going to look for players, like, I want to look for more numbers like that, like a little bit bigger numbers. So if I was to pick for the 49ers, I would probably say Ayuk. Ayuk scored a decent amount, a lot first this year for that team. I think he's done a 3 or 4 off just top of my memory. But I'm going to choose and honestly, if you like anybody for the Seahawks, just choose the Seahawks because they're all plus money. But yeah, for the most part of this game, like I said, for touchdown wise, I like the 49ers. I don't know if I like them to cover the spread for sure. So maybe make a fun same game parlay with this game because as you see, if you use FanDuel, you can get some money back on it. So maybe sprinkle a little bit on this game with 49ers to win and like McCaffrey to score or Kittle to score. So like for example, say we'll do that, Kittle to score. I said I like both their passing overs at 200, so if we do 200 for each of them, and the little 600 for you, I wouldn't mind McCaffrey in this place either, but this is something I'll probably build for this game. It's something very similar to along these lines, but basically that's what I like for this game. Not too much for this game because, like I said, I don't know. This is a division game, so it should be close, but this is also the 49ers, so they have a chance to just completely blow them out and make this a no contest. When it comes to this game, I think this is where we're going to see the most offensive explosion, most likely. This game, also, too, all these matchups are from teams that have played each other before. These guys played week 3. It was 36 to, 10 or whatever. It was nowhere close, but Chargers didn't have Keenan Allen, and the Jaguars ran all over them with James Robinson. He's not there anymore, so when it comes to this game, I definitely like the Chargers. Over 47.5. Might be a little bit too much, but last time these guys played, I hit the over, so I don't mind it here in this spot. If I'm going through touchdown scores, I don't mind Austin Eckler. I definitely like him. I like Travis Etienne as well. Keenan Allen. Mike Williams is also up in the air, so I don't know what's going on with him. I'm going to assume he's not playing this week, and they're going to try to prepare him for next week. So if that's the case, I definitely like Keenan Allen to score. He's probably my favorite. And then I also like Eckler. And then if I had to choose 2 for the Jaguars, I'm probably going to choose Etienne for 1. And then probably choose Evan Ingram at plus 230. He's been getting hot recently, and he's been doing pretty well for whichever low is throwing to him. When it comes to passing props, both these guys are under 280 and 240. I mean, I'm not going to take those. Those are really high, but I could see it. This game has the potential to be a shootout. These are 2 defenses that have shown that they can be very suspect from time to time. Receiving-wise, I don't think I'm going to touch really any of these. These are just the numbers to look at. Maybe Keenan Allen's over, but I don't know if I even touch any of these. And then I might take Herbert's over at 8.5. But he hasn't been scrambling at all recently, so if I do take it, that's going to be a really small sprinkle. I think out of all these, I definitely like Eckler's at only 50. I know the run game isn't the best, but for the Chargers to be the most successful in the playoffs, I think they're going to have to establish a run game. So Eckler at 50, at 50 yards, I don't mind that at all. I think that's definitely doable. Out of his last 5 or 6 games, there's only been 1 or 2 games where he hasn't over 50. So I definitely enjoy that 50 number when it comes to that. And then so basically the over, I like the Chargers. Over is probably, you know what, I'm probably going to take the over, so the over is probably going to be my play. I'm definitely taking the Chargers. For sure going to take Keenan Allen to score because he's plus money. Might throw Eckler into a small parlay for fun since he's negative, but yeah, for score first, Keenan Allen at plus 850, that's who I think I like for them. If I'm going to choose for the Jags, I'm going to choose Evan Ingram at plus 1400 because, yeah, he's been doing a lot better down the stretch for them, and he didn't score last week in their game, so he might be due for one. Dolphins Bills, this is a good this was a good teaser number, but now 13.5. I don't know. Like, I mean, this maybe is a good game to throw in like a 3-team teaser. I won't lie to you. I don't think any of these, like touchdown scoring wise, I don't think any of these. Well, I take it back. Hey, they're all. If you like anybody on the Bills to score, take them plus money. I'm not going to suggest anyone because this game could be a complete and total blowout. I don't mind Devin Singletary to score. That probably wouldn't be a bad one. Don't mind Diggs either. Dawson Knox, NBA Jam rules. He's scored now 4 weeks in a row, so I'm for sure taking Dawson Knox to score. Because, like I said, been the last 4 weeks in a row. But other than that, yeah, I might tease this game, but don't must suggest because the Dolphins are playing a third-string quarterback. I don't want to be on anything that's on the Dolphins side. So yeah, for example, say I do a teaser, maybe we'll do a 3-team favorite teaser. So we got the Bills, 49ers, and Bengals. If you see plus 6 points, to get the Bills to win by a touchdown and then the other two to win by a field goal, that's plus 120. This one I don't mind too much. This is actually a teaser. Here I can show the odds too. Sorry, I'm trying to, okay, hold on. So I don't mind the odds for this too much because as you can see, it's plus 120, so not bad at all for, but it's 3-team teaser, so at your own risk, obviously. Well, that's probably something I'll do with it. Honestly, this is probably something I will end up doing now that the more I look at it, because, yeah, there's going to be a few games where I just don't have very many plays because I just don't know too much. Like, with, like, the matchup wise, because, like, the Dolphins playing third-string quarterbacks. Like, I don't want to be on anything on their side because I don't know what they're going to do. And then that goes kind of for the Bills to where, like, if they're up, 21-0 in, like, the second quarter, do they just put on the brakes or, do they just put on the, take their foot off the gas because basically they're up? Like, that's the stuff I'm thinking of, so that's why it's going to be a little bit before, like, I don't know for sure if I want to take any props in that game, at least, when it comes to that spread. For Giants Vikings, like I said, I'm probably just going to be over the Giants. I like them. Plus money, it's just but the Vikings, that point differential has just been in my head all season. That point differential is the big thing for me. The Vikings haven't looked the best. They play so many close games, and I just feel like they maybe use a little bit too much of their luck in the regular season, so I'm probably going to be all over that. Saquon, I don't mind Saquon to score. Daniel Jones would definitely not be a bad one. Receiver-wise, I'm definitely probably going to pick Isaiah Hodgins. He's been the number one receiver since he came in from Buffalo to the Giants, so if I had to pick, it'd probably be Hodgins, Barkley, and then for the Vikings, definitely don't mind Justin Jefferson at plus money. I would take that. KJ Osborne probably wouldn't be a bad play. He's been getting a lot more targets recently from Kirk Cousins, and yeah, TJ Hawkinson at plus money too. That's not a bad one. But personally in that game, I just like the Giants. That's probably like the main play. I'm only going to do touchdown score wise. I'm not going to even touch the passing, receiving, any of those over-unders because I don't really got much there. This is another game. I showed you that teaser I'm going to make, probably throwing this team in the teaser. Probably pick Joe Mixon to score. I don't mind Jamar Chase at even money. It definitely is a little juicy. And yeah, I guess I might maybe Tyler Boyd because he scored maybe Tyler Boyd. I could see them potentially. If I do a first touchdown score, I won't even lie. I'm thinking maybe Tyler Boyd. I think they might do a similar play to where is he at? Plus 800's not bad. I'm thinking they're going to do a similar play to like what they did against the Bills. Against the Bills, they kind of ran him. I think Jamar Chase on the outside and him on the inside or vice versa. And then they ran like a quick slant with him to get him open, and he had great separation. So I could definitely see a play like that happening for him to get the first touchdown in the game. So if I had to pick a first touchdown, it's going to be him. But yeah, overall, I like Joe Mixon. I like Jamar Chase. I don't mind T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd either at plus money. Hayden Hurst, plus 290. He just got back. They might want to get him involved. But yeah, I'm not taking anything Ravens. Lamar doesn't sound like he's going to play. It sounds like he's out, and I just don't want to be a part of that game if that's the case. This game, I'm not going to give any touchdown scores. All of them are plus money. I don't mind Mike. I don't mind Zeke. I don't mind CD. I don't even mind Tony Pollard. Chris Godwin's not a bad one either. Kate Otten, if you want to get really risky with the tight end, but I'm not going to touch anybody here. I'm not going to give out anybody. I might obviously bet one or two because it's the Monday night game. I feel like I might have to, but overall, I'm just not gonna do it because I really don't. I just don't know, man. The Cowboys looked so shaky last week. The Bucs have looked shaky all season. So I'm gonna take definitely gonna take the Bucs at plus money. I don't just because, like I said, Brady's 7-0 against the Cowboys all time, and if I had to pick an over and under, I'd probably lean towards the under. I could definitely see this being like a 24-21 type game, which would be right at 45, so you would get the hook. So I'm probably going to lean the under here just because I don't see a lot of scoring in this game because it's the Bucs. They haven't scored a lot this season, and the Cowboys can score a lot, but I don't think they will against this Bucs defense. They didn't early on in the season. So basically to end each day, I'll give my betting play of the day that I'm not going to say it's the best bet of the day, but it's the one that I would probably throw the most on and feel the best about. And honestly, I think it's probably just going to be this Chargers game. Honestly, I think the battle. I was going to tell you that teaser, but I don't like just giving out. I don't like my best bet of the day being a team to cover 7, even though they should. And you know what? We're going to do it. I'm trying to talk myself out of it, but I don't see how the Bills don't cover. So my bet of the day is. So you can take this if you want to make it 7.5. Get rid of the hooks for some games. You can. If not, you can leave it to this. Which I'm probably gonna do. So this is my bet of the day. It's only plus 120, so the odds aren't the best. But it's 49ers win by a field goal, Ravens win by a field goal, and Bengals to cover a touchdown. If I have to give, like I said, so my main give out I would probably say is the Chargers. I really like the Chargers this weekend, but I don't mind this as well either. I mean, the Bills to cover a touchdown is a lot, but I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is playing. Tua's for sure not playing now, so I just don't see how the Dolphins cover 10. I mean, 13. They might not even cover 13 to begin with. So you lose a little bit of odds, obviously. Not take if you don't, but. I mean, yeah, like I said, plus 120 for these three. I mean, it feels like it should be really doable, and yeah, this is probably something I'll throw a unit on. So good, and maybe even 2 units. Honestly, the only one that scares me in this bet is the Bills minus 6.5, and they're playing a backup quarterback or a third string quarterback. So I know it's. Yeah, I think that's why I'm just going to leave it off for that. And basically to end the show, I said I was going to end it there. I lied. We're going to do one more look. We're going to see, we're going to look at the weekly specials real quick. I definitely like this, for each team to score, I definitely don't mind, I don't mind each team to score a touchdown. I think that each team should score a touchdown most likely. Each team to score 1 rushing touchdown. That's not. I think I won't lie to you. That might be one of the best specials. I'm gonna try to remember to look at this back, but this is If you think about it, it's like McCaffrey for the 49ers, Singletary for the Bills. Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks, Austin Eckler for the Chargers, Travis Etienne for the Jaguars. I mean, so the only team I don't see doing this most likely is the Dolphins, just because they could end up not scoring a lot at all. But for plus 5,000 for each team to score 1 rushing touchdown in the wild card weekend game, I mean, 5 to win 250, 10 to win 500. I mean, that's definitely not a bad $5 sprinkle. I mean, I'm definitely gonna I think I'm probably gonna do that. That's probably each team score 1 touchdown, 1 field goals. I don't mind as well. It didn't hit last week, but there was a lot more games last week in the 1 o'clock window. But I don't mind that. But this is for sure right now. This is the wild card special I like the most. Is each team score a rushing touchdown, because Now every team has a run game, basically. The team with the worst run game is the Dolphins, so that's the one team I am scared of the most about this. But other than them, I can see each team getting a rushing touchdown pretty easy. Looking around, I'm just trying to find any of the... So, for the high-scoring team, I don't mind. I think the 49ers at plus 600 is really good. I mean, the Seahawks defense is, I think, one of the worst. I think the Dolphins against the Bills will be a little bit closer. Because that's... yeah, I think that I do. I think I really like the 49ers to, score. I really like the 49ers to score the most this week. I just think they've been rolling. I mean, they rolled the Cardinals last game. They rolled the team before that. And the Seahawks came in limping into the playoffs. I hate to say it, but they scored 16 in the regulation against the, whoever it was, the Rams. So, and then on the reverse end, I mean, Seahawks to score lowest. That's not the worst. The Dolphins but I'm not going to lie, Dolphins at plus 200. I mean, that feels like it's almost a gift right now because they have a third-string quarterback in. I mean, I think I really like that play. I really enjoy. I don't mind the 49ers at plus 600 to score the most points. What was the other one I told you guys? I said I don't mind that. So these are like what I'm thinking. The high-scoring game. So like I said, if you want to just take it out of it, I don't mind I don't mind Chargers Jaguars. I think one of these two games are going to end up being the highest scoring of the week. That's just my opinion. I think it's going to end up being one of these two. And then when it comes to lowest scoring, Dolphins Bills is not bad value because if you think about it, Dolphins could be down 21-0, and then the game could end like 28-3, or it's just 31 versus other games. Like there's just so many. So I definitely think I like that for the lowest scoring game. And then past that, I definitely would recommend going through these weekly specials yourself. There's a lot that aren't too bad. Like there's Dak Prescott and Tom Brady combined for 5. I don't know if that's going to happen, so I'm not going to do that. But as you can see, if Nyheim Hines can get another kickoff return for a touchdown, there's that. Any QB to have a receiving. Oh, see, like this is honestly, I would say. I'm going to clear out these real quick, but this will be where I end on it. These are these are probably like the 3 plays I think will be the most fun. I'm for sure probably going to lay one of these. I haven't decided which one yet, but one of these are going to happen. I feel like there's always at least one trick play every wildcard weekend game, so I honestly might sprinkle 5 on each of these just to show you what that would look like. So I mean, regardless, it's risking 15 to win minimum 50, and I mean, like I said, I feel pretty good that at least like one of these will happen because usually it feels like it happens every wild card weekend. But yeah, those are my plays that I'm thinking for this week. If anything, if you want any more information and you want some like for sure locked in plays that I'm gonna have, I'm appearing tomorrow on Captain by Hook with the Red Beard. Go check out his channel on YouTube. I would recommend checking out his channel. It's the Red Beard. He is going to be giving out winners as well for some college basketball. And first 30 minutes of the show tomorrow, we'll be talking hella football and hella props. So you're going to see a lot of the similar stuff to what I said on here, but there'll also be some other stuff I maybe looked at that I got more of a look at too as well. But yeah, those are the plays I like for this week. Like I said, if you don't like anything, don't feel like you're going to take it. I'm not asking anybody to ever take any of my plays. I'm just showing you, what I got going on, what I think might happen this weekend. And, yeah, just trying to win some money for the people. So that's my thoughts for this weekend. And hopefully we have an amazing Super Wildcard weekend. And I will see some of you potentially on Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard tomorrow. And for those of you who don't tune into that show, I will see you guys all back on Monday or Tuesday for the JC Pod.